Good morning. Today we are doing a mini unit on mean, median, mode, and range. Today is just an overview of these four words and how we can use them with data. So first, our vocabulary, mean. Another word for mean is the average. You take the sum, or you add up all of your values, all of the numbers, and then you're going to divide by the number of values. How many numbers are there? So for example, on this first set of numbers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So I'm going to add them all up and divide by 7. So I would simply either add vertically or add in my calculator. 6 plus 13 plus 12 plus 18 plus 14 plus 4 plus 7, and I get 74. So 74 divided by 7 gives me a really weird decimal, 10.57. You could list one decimal or two decimals, but that is our mean. Then our median is the number that is in the middle. Once you list the numbers in order from least to greatest, it's the one that's going to be in the middle. If we have two numbers in the middle, like we have an even number of numbers, then you add those numbers up and divide by 2 to find out the exact number that would be between the two. So I'm going to list my numbers in order from least to greatest. It would be 4, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, and 18. So the number that's in the middle, well, on the right side I have 1, on the left side I have 1, 1, 1, so we have 2 on each side, 3 on each side, and now we have a number that is in the middle. The 12 has the same number of numbers on either side, so the median is 12. The mode, our next vocab word, is the number that occurs the most. We don't have any number that occurs more than once, so our mode would be none. We don't have any numbers that are occurring more than once. And then last, our range. Our range is the biggest number minus the smallest number, greatest minus the least. So we're going to take 18 and subtract our lowest number 4. That gives us 14. So these numbers are our answers. So let's try it with another set of data. Our mean, we're going to add them all up and divide by how many numbers we have. And we have 5 numbers, so I know I'm going to divide by 5. So I'm going to add them all up. 108 plus 112 plus 95 plus 103 plus 104. So we have 522 divided by 5 is 104.4. That is our mean. Then our median, the number that's in the middle, we need to order them. It's not 95. Just because it's in that order right now, we need to put them in order from least to greatest. So 95 is our least, then 105. Oops, not 105. I don't know where that number even came from. 103, 104, 108, and 112. So our number that's in the middle would be 104 because there's 2 numbers on each side. You could cross them off as you count, one on the left, one on the right, but our median is 104. This one again with our mode, there is no number that's listed more than once, so it's none. And then our range, biggest number minus the smallest number. So we have 112 minus 95 gives us 17. Alright, let's try a couple more. Down below, we need to find the mean, median, mode, and range of these numbers. So first, our mean, add them up and divide by how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. So I'm going to end up dividing by 8. So let's add them up. 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5. This is 48 divided by 8. You should know this one. Should give us 6. So our mean, or our average, is 6. Our median, we need to put these in order. We would have there's 2 5s, 5, 5. There's 2 6s. And then there are 3 8s. So our median, we need to cross off the same numbers on both sides, one on the right, one on the left, or I just did that backwards. 2 on each side, 3 on each side. So now we're down to 2 numbers in the middle. If they were different numbers, we would add them up and divide by 2, but since it's the same number, our median in the middle is 6. If we add them up, 6 plus 6 is 12, and divide by 2, we still get 6. Our mode is the number that's used the most, which would be 8. There are 3 8s. And then our range, our biggest number minus the smallest number, would give us 6. Next we have a situation. It says 10 students from a class participated in a math quiz. The scores obtained by them were recorded as follows. Find the mean, median, mode, and range. So mean, let's add them all up and divide by, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. So we're going to add them up and divide by 10. So 11 plus 6 plus 7 plus 13 plus 1 plus 13 plus 16 plus 7 plus 13 plus 16 gives me 103 if I did that correctly. You can always double check my work. And divide by 10, we get 10.3. Our median, we need to put these in order before we can find the number in the middle. So 1 would be our lowest, then 6, then 7 2 times, then 11, then there's 1, 2, 3 13s, and 2 16s. By putting them order, we could tell that there were 3 13s, so we know that's our mode. But now we can go cross off the same on either side. 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4. Alright, we have 2 numbers that are in the middle here. So what we have to do is add them up and divide by 2. 11 plus 13, divided by 2. Why is that not staying there? There we go. 11 plus 13 gives us 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12, which makes sense. Between 11 and 13 is 12. And then our range, biggest number minus the smallest number, gives us 15. Let's flip over to the back side. It says data analysis problem. The following statistics were calculated from a set of 8 numbers. Which of the following sets would yield those statistics? Yield means produce, or would give us those statistics. So I would first start off with the easiest ones that there are to find. For example, mode is just simply looking at which number do you see the most. So is 6 the most in this example? Yes, it is. There's nothing more than 3 times. 6 is also the most here. There's 2 6s here. That is the most in that row. 6 is not the most in the final one because there are 3 5s over here. So we know it's not D. The rest of the possibilities could be there. Next, I'm going to look at the median, which is the number in the middle. It's super helpful that they already put them in order for us. So our number in the middle has to be 8. So if we cross off numbers on either side, 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4s, we have 2 numbers in the middle here, 6 and 10. So we add those up and divide by 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8, so it could be that one. If we go in the middle on the next one, finding our median, 1 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Yes, 8 is in the middle, so it could be that one. And our last one, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Between 9 and 10, 8 is not going to be between there, so we know C is out. So it's got to be either A or B. So I'm going to erase these so we can look at our numbers again here. Those are our two options that we have left. So we need to have a mean of 10, an average of 10. So we can add them all up and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. So I'm going to add up A first. 1 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 10 plus 11 plus 20 plus 20. That gives us 80. 80 divided by 8 is 10, which is what we're supposed to have, which makes it seem like B won't be an average of 10. Let's add them up anyway. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20. That gives us 84. 84 divided by 8 gives us 10.5. So this one is out. Our answer is A. So it really doesn't matter which order you go in. I just went with the one that I found to be the easiest first. Next, last slide here, it says find the mean and median of the data. So making sure you read our directions, we only need to find two things. First, let's find our mean, add them all up and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's add 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 16 plus 17 plus 76. 156 divided by 9 gives us 17.3 repeating. So that's our mean, or our average. And now our median, our number in the middle, well, this is nice because they're already ordered for us. So one on the left, one on the right, 2, 3, 4 numbers on each side. That leaves us with 10 in the middle. So our median in the middle is 10. So now it's asking us to delete the number 76. So if we cross off that number, how does the median change, the number in the middle? Well, now we only have these numbers left, so if we cross off numbers on either side, 1, 2, 3, then we have these two in the middle, so we would add them up and divide by 2, because there's two numbers. 9 plus 10 is 19, divided by 2 is 9.5. So our median, our number in the middle, went down 0.5. It went from 10 to 9.5. So our median didn't change a whole lot. But what about the mean, the average? So if we add all these up, and now we're only going to divide by 8 because we only have 8 numbers. So our total before was 156. So we know that's our total. So if we got rid of 76, we can just subtract 76. We don't have to add up all the numbers again. And that gives us 80. 80 divided by 8 is 10. So our mean changed quite a bit. Our mean went down considerably. It went down 7.3. Because this was a big number that we took into consideration. All right, your homework is